And welcome back to another quick session of Icarus. So yesterday we attempted the Rhyme Tusk boss, which was there I believe. We did not manage to take him down. Now I was thinking maybe the choice for miasmic rounds is wrong. What if we go obsidian rounds instead? I know, but what if we go for obsidian? Let's see how that's gonna pan out. Don't need that one. I'm not gonna bring this one anyway. So this can go in here for now. So what if we would go like full on obsidian, right? Let's see what we need to make obsidian rounds. Okay. 5.56 mil rounds. Let's swap these two around, by the way. And 5.56 and 7.62. Hey Josh. Just thinking of you, started with Twitch websites you were streaming. Just in time, my man. Playing some Olympus yourself at the moment? Nice. As for the Rhyme Tusk, no, I did not finish the Rhyme Tusk yesterday. I couldn't. I mean, I took down his armor a couple of times, all the way to 0, and but then he just regenerated health and armor. So I was doing with my miasmic rounds, thinking based on bestiary Arctic info, like they're weak to poison. But what if Rhyme Tusk is different? I haven't gotten enough levels in Rhyme Tusk yet, so I don't know what he's weak to yet, but I need to get to creature traits before I can see that. I was like, what if we go full on obsidian? Will that gonna be helpful, helping us going to defeat the guy? Give me more 7.62 rounds. Okay, let's see, give me 50 more shaped obsidian. Move these to the bottom. Let's start shaping some obsidian here as well. How am I doing? Not bad, not bad. It's like, you know, well, let's get a quick round of Icarus in. For why not? Not this one. These. 7.62. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. The rest I can throw in here for now. So yeah, lucky for you, you didn't. I mean, you missed an attempt to a round tusk fight, but you did not miss the entire round tusk fight. I need 100 more 9mm rounds. Or want. For the submachine gun, I did craft an assault rifle and a submachine gun as well in an attempt to like get some more firepower in. And let's see, dirt. I'm gonna want more dirt. Let's repair the shovel first, though. Where's my electricity tool? Let's quickly fix the power here. There you go. Now we should be able to actually repair this. Yes, there we go. Good. This one can go back in here. I have obsidian rounds now. It's just... this is 7.62, which is used in here. Okay, let's go dig a ton more dirt. I want a bunch of 5.56mm rounds as well. Well, actually, I do have. So all I need is like 200 shaped obsidian, and then I can make 1,000 rounds, 5.56mm rounds. I do want more 9mm rounds though. First though, let's grab ourselves a bunch of dirt. Hold on. You know what if I want to be able to dig dirt more quickly, let's see, stomach slots, which I need 2 electronics and 3 composites. So now if we craft ourselves a nutrition attachment, we're gonna put it on the brown bear chest armor instead of the pockets attachment. And then we wear the brown bear armor. With the set bonus, 10% melee attack speed, I should be able to to dig for dirt even faster. Let's go try this out. We'll take you out, we put you in. Yeah, you know me, min-maxing even when possible. Let's quickly drink some milk. There we go. Yep. So now I can swap. Don't swap the backpack. Come on, turn it off. Let's see how fast we can dig for dirt, shall we? still kind of feels a tad lackluster, but then again, it's never going to be as fast as mining with a pickaxe, obviously. We're going to use dirt and guano to make fertilizer to turn into gunpowder. Checking the dirt. Make 63 dirt. Fertilizer, sorry. Let's grab more dirt. Make a bunch more 9mm rounds. Obsidian ones. Those vespers for the rhyme tusk are very annoying. Although they are more annoying than dangerous. So I think going the top route, like less armor for the matriarch, instead of less vespers, I think it's a good choice for solo players. But that is a guess though, because I haven't done Rhyme Tusk with the Northern Path solo, so. Let's start making 600 gunpowder. There is shaped obsidian and another 44 here. I'm gonna need more obsidian though. Because I'm out of obsidian. Oh no, never mind. Still have a couple of hundred. Never mind. So, go make more shaped obsidian. Because as soon as we have another 6, I can make like a whole bunch of 5.56 obsidian rounds. Do I have a drill on obsidian though? Step 1 would be grab the correct nodes. Okay, obsidian. No, I have no drill on obsidian. Okay. That's something I'll have to rectify at some point. Okay, let's make 500 obsidian 5.56 rounds. Have you got a black wolf armor unlocked? No, I have not. Black wolf tier 2, tier 3. Tier 2. I need to do the Olympus Big Shot mission. So I have to redo that one. And let's see, obsidian. Is it shaping 1 for 1? I believe, no, it's 2 for 1. So this is going to be like what, 150 shaped obsidian I'm going to get. Now if we go for the 9mm rounds. Now I'm going to want one here as well. I am going to want more 9mm rounds though. Obviously that is why I'm making more gunpowder here. Another 750 coming in, good. Check that in there for now. What do I need for more 9mm rounds? Okay, 400 gunpowder. Then I get 500 rounds. That's doable. $5.56 shaped obsidian. That works. $300. Actually, if I take this out and I throw it in there. Yep. I'll grab these, throw them in here. Starting to get decent amounts of ammo here, which is good. Okay. Now for the 9mm obsidian, I want 400 shaped obsidian, and then I'll make 400 9mm rounds. Gotcha. There's 50. And there's another 50. Good. Can throw those in here. Can already queue this. The titanium ingots can go in there. Measurement grounds there. Just 5.56. No. 7.62. This one. Load. And fill up this stack. Pistol ammo. I don't have the pistol ammo yet, so I can't really load this one yet. Huh. The jag died instantly. Hey, his fault, not mine. Gonna be 110. Throw those in there. Sword. Okay, so now we also notice there is a perpetual storm going in the around Tusk area. So we want some storm protection. Also, I wanna kit out my survival armor. Let's see. Arms and legs is slots. Chest armor, I want a food slot, so 4 composites, 4 electronics. Just armor, one of those. You get this one. Head armor, a tracking attachment for which you need 4 more electronics. And let's see. You go on here. Oh, I haven't started crafting the nutrition attachment yet. Oh, there you go. And then for the feed, I want the rubberized one. Alter. And then here, make the advanced one. Okay. You load. And load for this one. And one here, 1, 2. Question is, do I want to bring more pistol ammo or more assault rifle ammo? I'll go for the pistol ammo. Yeah, Lava, welcome. How you doing? Nice to see you here. And then the feet armor, rubberized attachment. By the way, what's the percentage yield on the titanium pickaxe? Let me have a quick look for you. 140% yield. I'll give you some shout out on Discord. Thanks, Jules. Appreciate it. But yeah, 140% yield on titanium pickaxe. Just comparing it to the mining armature. Oh, the iron fist thingy. It's the same, it seems, but when you upgrade, you get about 200. Oh, for the iron fist, 200. Quite possible. It's a nice one. As long as they fix the bug where the 50% chance to automatically melt the stuff is in actuality a 100% chance. There was a bug with Iron Fist where it was a 100% mining. Yeah, so good luck if you want silica. If you want to make cement, you have to use a pickaxe, because with the Iron Fist it's always turned into glass. Let's see, no forest fire, this is good. Let's harvest the exotics. 130, so I can get 2 more harvest out of it. Good. Thanks for telling. Then when I get it, I won't have the melting upgrade. It's supposed to be 50%, but there is was a bug with it, where it was a 100%. It should not be the 100%, so maybe they fix it already. Personally, I always make armor sets with 3 attachment slots, having the deep pockets so I get the additional 12 or so storage slots. Then the visor, I have the desert nomad for the poison resist, cave and land shark sandworm. Feet have one to reduce stamina cost for jumping and faster swim speeds. For the poison resist, you have the green pills. So that's why I don't go for the poison resist one. The desert nomad. I mean, use poison resist, and personally I use this one so I can see the world bosses on the map. Obviously it is Prometheus, so only you see is the Hammerhead Slug and Lava Hunter. Wow. Feet armor, I think we have the same one. I have the fall damage resist and avoid spraying when taking full damage. I've done the less stamina on jumping. I've done this with talents, which is in Adventure Plyometrics. I've done that with talents, so I don't need an armor attachment for it. I rather go for it, but it's personal because I do hop around quite a bit. So personally, I go for the avoid fall damage. As for the pocket attachments, that's what you have the pouches for. You can see I still have 2 pocket attachments, but I have the stomach slot for an extra food buff, so now I can have 5 food buffs. And you can see my health bar almost entirely covering health bar slot 4. So basically my farming loadout for one set of our farming loadout, yeah. True, I mean, I could go for, I don't know, for some other stuff here. Since I use this one primarily if I go out for getting trees or dirt. And then that purely because of the 10% melee attack speed set bonus for this one. Very good for harvesting resources. Might go for the cave sickness or instantly break a mineral instead of that attachment, Jos. Yeah, but the instantly break attachment is a very small chance. As for the cave sickness, you know you have the purple pills for that. Plus, how much time do you actually spend in a cave, right? If you only quickly go in a cave and quickly mine it out and then go outside again, that attachment will not be useful if you're out and about mining stone or minerals outside caves. And hello Palace. The sheep cute, I know, right? Very cute one. I have the talent shows world bosses, but I have my character set up for unofficial prestige mode. Okay. Yeah, there's indeed also a possibility. World bosses from talents. I'm not entirely sure which talent that is, though. Show world bosses. No, this husband is not in husbandry 3. The Prometheus Great Hunts, yeah, the Prometheus Great Hunts, indeed. They're gonna be doing the last mission of the campaign. Percent chance to mine 1 comes 2, because you have the talent as well. True, but still 2%, how much is it? So true, so we'll go for the 1% fully mined voxel instead of the melt and cave sickness. I mean, they might have changed, they might have fixed the 100%. They should have fixed it by now, I reckon. So you could try it out. I mean, all you need is like buy the Iron Fist and put only that attachment on, then go out and hit the silica node. If you get glass only, it's still bugged. If you get glass and silica, then you can go back and get the other attachments on. Relatively cheap. It's only costing you like 1 license and 20 biomass if it's still broken. You have to usually clear entire caves, almost always get cave sickness. That's why you have the purple pills, Lava. Purple pills are this one. They prevent cave sickness for a whole 10 minutes. You should have cleared out the cave within 10 minutes. Haven't played since Sticks came out, so much stuff added. I know, right? A lot of stuff added. And trust me, it's a lot of very nice stuff. This one, Big Game Hunter. Yeah, I don't have much. Thanks, Lava, for pointing me out where it is. Don't have much in hunting. On solo, I tend to try to be like jack of all trades, but with a slight advance in mining, as you can see here. And trust me, I can mine very, very, very fast with my pickaxe. Just ask Josh, he knows. Purple pills, cheap way to make with honey too. I know. Honey is very good for everything, I know. But there's only one way to make the purple pill though. There's multiple ways to make the purple tonic. Honeycomb and charcoal for the purple tonic, which you need for the purple pill. Well, you don't need yeast no more. Yeast, which is in Prometheus only found in a swamp area. So if you want to stay in the grasslands, you go for a honeycomb and charcoal for the purple potion needed for the purple pill. I've been no-lifing Icarus all weekend. I hear you, Lepanus, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I did 2 Icarus streams. Today is gonna be another 2 Icarus streams. A quick one now and another one tonight. Hello, cute sheep. Thank you for your fluffy coat. Okay, that can go in there. Can put you back in a pouch. Not no lifting, yeah, Lava. It's no living. So basically, I don't have a life, so I play Icarus all day. No, then go in here. Let's not forget to grab this one again. So I should have more cold resistance now, so I don't have to rely that much on my hot drinks. Do I have any? So I go for this one, cold resistance in the suit. There is an exposure resistance one as well, I believe, right? Let's have a quick look. Modules. Let's just hope it won't get to hypothermia. And increase health. Oh wait, is this one of the new Great Hunt modules, which I don't have yet? Yeah, must be. Let's see. Where are those modules? Tier 3, I reckon. Not sure which bench they're crafted in though. Let's just look at items I have not unlocked yet. Where's tier 4? Ah, here they are. Let's see. Volcanic exposure resistance, don't need that. Thorn module, nope. Quarite, Black Wolf, what is this? Forest exposure resistance is going to be Arctic. Thought, oh hold on, it's a Ruimtusk Arctic module. Yeah, but I need ice armor fragments, which you only get from the Ruimtusk. Yeah. See, so I can't get it yet. I have to defeat the Ruimtusk first before I get the ice armor fragments. Which then gonna allow me to make the Ruimtusk Arctic module for more Arctic exposure resistance. Okay. Kill the guy to get the stuff to kill the guy. Gotcha. Let's put this away. What's the mining radius in a titanium pickaxe? A mining radius in titanium pickaxe is 75. Normally 75, but you can increase that with the big pick. 10% and 20% if you put a second talent point in there. The big pick talent. But this is specifically for pickaxe mining radius, so this will not help with the Iron Fist. I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, it's a tad hard to to test out, obviously, but I don't think it's counting as a pickaxe, though. Alrighty, in-game time, 1800 something. Let's see, do I think we are ready? 7890, and then maybe bring another stack of health recovery elixirs. Just in case. Let's see. Max stam regen. Plus 20% food effect duration. It might be handy to keep this buff up. Or stam and stam regen. What other hot rings do we have, actually? Does the exotic radar detect red exotic trees? It does. It does, yes. So you scan radar and then it points you to any exotic vein, be it the purple underground one or the red tree. Both. What about the plants? No, not the plants, sorry. Those, well, what I tend to do sometimes is, if I remember, but if I find a plant, I grab it and I put a couple of beams vertical next to it. So next time I get close there, I see the beam and I'm like, oh, here's a possible plant location. Let's quickly see whether or not the plant has regrown yet. Hot rings. What types of drinks do we have? Green tea. Health regen might be handy. Gorsey, water consumption, don't care about that too much. Cocoa, less food consumption, don't care too much. Coffee we already have. Green tea we already have. Coffee with cream we already have. So gorse tea. No, green tea. Health regen. Do I have green tea by any chance? Doesn't look like it, eh? So I better go out and find myself some green tea then. Later use portable beacons to mark everything. Instead of me marking them with beacons in my run. Okay, do keep in mind this could very well clutter up your map a lot with beacons though. Did the Olympus map give 3 extra talent points? More missions ways to get it? Yeah, so Olympus has one. Styx has the Ironclad, which gives you 2 talent points as well. Prometheus has one that gives you, like the last null sector mission gives you 3 talent points. And then the 3 campaigns from the Great Hunts DLC each give you 3 talent points as well. So you're looking at like 16 total talent points. And then 12, 14, we're talking about 16 yours, right? 3 Great Hunt missions of 3 each, it's 9. Then add 3 for the null sector, you're at 12 already. 2 for Styx, 2 for Olympus, so 16 talent points, not 13. Or where's my error in calculations? Oh wait, it's 2 for each Great Hunts. Yeah, you're right. Great Hunts give you 2, not 3. My mistake, yeah. So we're looking at 5 times 2 and 1 times 3, 13 talent points total, indeed. You're right. Now, these talent points are valid for all your characters, current and future. So all your current characters retroactively get these talent points. And all future characters will start at level 0 with like 13 talent points already. So that's very handy. Where did I build my base? I built it up here. The reason I built it up here is grasslands in Prometheus does not have a whole lot of stringy meat. Stringy meat comes from jaguars and wolves. There tends to be a jaguar roaming the area here. There tends to be 1 jaguar roaming the area here. But there aren't a whole lot of animals in general in the grasslands giving you stringy meat. Now you could run an enzyme geyser, which will have wolves and jaguars as the first 2 waves. So you get quite a lot of stringy meat from there. But this area here is a sort of transition area between Prometheus grasslands and the Olympus Styx forest areas. There's lots of wolves and jaguars around here. So that's why I built my base here for the stringy meat. Because my default diet has dried stringy meat and stringy jerky. Both for their melee attack speed buffs. Because they're different buffs, they actually stack. So I get a total of 35% more melee attack speed. Now combined with the talent, let's see which one is it. Carnivore talent, 30% more. So there's like more than 40% more melee attack speed. 46% more. Now combine that with the brown bear armor, another 10%. Other talents for, in my case, specifically mining. So you can understand how my mining speed is very, very quickly, very fast. My Prometheus base is wood only on day 2. So I'm on an island between the lake and G5 to the northeast. On this island here. Okay, gotcha. Relatively safe, yes. Like the H5 outside cave as well. Let's see, there is a cave here in H5. Not sure which other caves are around here though, Jules, but... okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a relatively small cave here. On my previous Prometheus solo open world, I had a base built here, all the way up the cliff. So from my base, I had stairs going all the way up here. Very handy if you want to go to the cave, to the volcanic area. Promotion. Let's see. It's okay, Lava. It's okay. Alright, yes indeed, put it in Discord. There's no problem either. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure. I'm not that difficult a person. Or at least I like to think I am not. Game so much potential, so many good creative plays. I know, right? Like, sure, I tend to build that big sometimes, but I'm not that elaborate a builder. I just build like straight lines. But I've seen people who have built bases like, I'm like, oh, okay, you definitely have too much time on your hand. Shall I go for another cold resistance? Nah, we'll try it out with one of those modules. Weight capacity, definitely gonna keep that one, and 2 movement speeds once we go into the Rime Tusk area. Let's quickly fill up the milk. Come on. Up there. Come on. Wake up. There you go. Oh, he has a lot of milk again, hey? We do have a bunch of empty milk bottles in our kitchen bench. So... let's fill up some more milk bottles then. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hello Palace. Appreciate it. No, that one and that one. Fill and parsley fill. Chicken is still upstairs. This is good. Yeah, thanks for the gifted sub. Again, greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's quickly sleep and then we can go to... and another one for lava. Thanks man, appreciate it. And welcome to the subs, folks. Let's grab the Arctic Moa. And eat one of those as well. Let's go try out our luck against the Rime Tusk again. Where Arctic armor in the Arctic things? This beam, by the way, is so I could find my wolf trap again. Not because there is exotic plant around in this one as well. Okay. Mr. Rime Tusk, we're gonna come try again talking about that. Let me try out... yeah, I like it. So the electro damage you saw is from the iron backpack. Also very handy. Let's skin these guys, not because I want stuff, but I want bestiary progress. Iron backpack. 15% chance to cause electroshock on hit with attacks. Anyway, bestiary. Prometheus, Arctic, Rime Tusk. 15%. I need 5 more percent. So like 10 more Rime Tusks. And here's another Rime Tusk volunteering. You did get the bleeding as well. The burning as well. So Prometheus' last playlist. Watch total of 2 times all the way through. And get spicy. Watching his current list every time new episode comes out. Even took on the Great Hunt boss already. On hard. I've done the Garganton on hard mode, obviously. I only play on hard mode. I've done it solo and co-op. I have to say solo was easier than co-op. In co-op I died a couple of times. In solo I did not die to the Garganton. And I've done the Quarite solo on hard mode. And there I actually died. So I had to rethink my strategy. Yeah, Rime Tusk is the only one I haven't done yet at all, so. Mr. Rime Tusk, look this way, please. I said look this way. You see the burn ticking there. Is he gonna die for burn? No. He died just too late. I did get a laceration. That's fine, though. That's where we have the bandages for. Quarite on hard, I did on co-op. I kept dying. Teammate was carrying me. Got any advice for Quarite on hard? Still have the save backed up on computer. So what I did first time, I went in blind. I was like, okay, let's see what it's gonna be. Then after I died, I was like, yeah, maybe I should think about this a bit more. So I changed out my diet. And changed out armor attachments. Quarite is doing a lot of physical damage, melee damage. So I swapped out a couple of armor attachments for the plating. And that actually did help a lot as well. And like get a bit more in drill arrows. Oh, I hadn't reloaded. Hey, I did do some poison damage as well. Where the poison damage come from there? Let you do it. He's facing through the wall, jumps, attacks. Always get me. Yes, you're not supposed to face through the wall. It might be a lag issue between server and client if you're playing dedicated server. Or a performance issue in general if you play it in a local save. He's not supposed to face through the walls, so. Where did I put my my here? It was locally hosted and I was the host. Yeah, but was it co-op? Because if you host in co-op, your PC has to work extra hard because it has to provide data to all other players. So if you host locally, in a co-op game, that is definitely gonna be an extra strain on your computer. Keep that in mind. Co-op, yeah, see, there you go. Then I think it was, the problem is mainly a performance issue. Because like I said, it's not supposed to face through the walls. Okay. Watch out for the crevasses. There's the cave we have to go to. Probably internet connections strain would be my guess. No, not for yourself. If it would have been internet connection, it would have been your co-op players having an issue, not yourself. You were locally hosting, so nothing to do with your internet connection as such. Pheromone and pheromone. Put these 3 in there. I don't need the animal food in my own inventory when I go for this guy. I will, however, no, not here. However, swap this stuff around. And 6 and 5. Put you in there. Okay, here goes nothing. Give him up, she's like 7+ years old. So I am gonna need hot rings then. Darn. Okay. There you go. Barely, but yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna have so much time to read the chat while I'm in mid-fight, obviously, but I'll try. She like 7+ years old, wouldn't doubt performance issue. Icarus is putting a strain on video memory, mainly, disk as well, especially when you're hosting. CPU, high beast frequency CPU basically is a must for playing Icarus, especially when hosting. As it has to like run everything and like provide data to all clients and everything. So let's quickly scroll back. Drill as green pills, good food both for stamina and health, both for max and regen. Cakes. Yeah, cakes very good. It's good firearms, a shotgun, rifle, maybe both. Use them all 3. Drill as get rid of the armor, then a full send shotgun and rifle will both check for inch. Drill arrows, yeah. For the quarry boss, definitely. Have fun with cheering for the fight. Thanks, man. He looks angry. Chance to not consume ammo. There's 11 shots with a 6-shot magazine. Oh yeah, definitely go for the obsidian ammo. This goes way faster than before. Poison and fire and electro. How you like them apples? This might be a bit cheesy with him being stuck there, but hey. Like I said, these guys are more annoying than dangerous, but... I should have grabbed my flamethrower, actually. Hey, don't do that. I don't like that. Really? You can't get that one? Well, I could know. Ow. That's why we have this one. Get out of here, get out of here. Stop being annoying. Really? I missed that one? Didn't miss that one though. Okay. Oh, there you are. Thank you for giving me the room. I'm running low on ammo on this guy. I'm gonna have to grab ammo from my pouch. Ah, his ammo is gone. His ammo, his armor. Good. $1,800 on a hard point. How is that? For damage. Whoa. Hey. Don't do that. I think he didn't like me hitting him so hard. Does he have weak points? Well, I don't know. There you go. Is that a weak point? Almost 3.6k damage. And alright, very nice damage numbers, I know. That missed. Okay, let's see. He's up on top there, regenerating his armor. Okay. Now I have new armor ammo in my inventory again. He goes on top there to renew his armor. Very annoying. Just when you think he's almost you have got him to rights, that's right. Then he's like, nope. Okay, I can reload here a little bit. As long as I don't get hit by those freaking ice spikes. It's just taken off a decent amount of health. Okay. I haven't used this guy yet. Where's the big guy at? I'm all on the edge. How the heck did you get up there? There is a waterfall with a bit of right behind him there. He's walking like through the waterfall there. And then apparently there is some way to get up. I'm so slow here. Well, at least he is hitting the Vespers as well. Stomp. Okay, his armor is gone again. Ow. Ow again. Ooh, that hurt. Run for it, I know, right? Ow. Ooh, my arm is almost broken. That's no good. I got this guy, though. Congratulations.
Please set any broken bones and stem your bleeding while I validate your progress. Establishing a secure link to speed dial contact, my favorite boss.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank God. Yes. I knew you'd do it. No sweat. No problem. What a relief. I never have to think about this ever again. And neither do you. Get those parts harvested and send them up to orbit. Stat. They'll go straight to my guys at the R&D lab. The UDA will never find out. Hopefully. You wouldn't talk, right? No, of course you wouldn't. Agent?
Yes, boss.
Override. Wipe all log records, erase verbal history for this job ticket.
Confirmed. What were we talking about again?
Good work out there, contractor. We'll be in touch again in the future. Till then, goodbye.
Man, that was tough. I like it. I hardly use my assault rifle though. Okay, anyway. My armor is down to 18%. 18%, man. Wow. Okay, right. What else do we have here? 7.62. And this we can throw in there. 2 and 1. Don't need all the guns in my hotbar no more. Relava, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'll grab the super cold ice as well. Don't need this ice today. Do you know how to replay the Great Hunt bosses? Oh, easy. Very easy. You just go to their lair again. After an hour though. They respawn, or respawn. You can redo them after 1 hour. Let's see. 2 hours? I thought it was 1 hour. Well, it's easy enough to see. So this waterfall is where the big guy is going through. Then he ends up on top there. I don't think you as a player can go through here though. No, see? You can't go through there. But he can. Okay, now I have to find the exit again. Do you know where this does make me think of? Big Blue. These make me think of like Big Blue horns. Imagine what can take down Big Blue. Ah. Quite a fight. Good job. Thanks, Spark, and welcome to the channel. As what did you think, harder than the Quarite or no? Well, I did die to the Quarite. I did not die to this guy. However, I did retreat 1 time. I was like, no, I can't. Here it is. I can't finish this fight. So, harder than the Quarite or no? I think there's not much difference indeed. But here, boss returns in 56 minutes. So once an hour. And I believe the Quarite was also 1 hour, Jones. Okay, let's see. What did I miss in chat, by the way? Let's see. Both at the carbon weave armor sets, crazy expensive, but well worth it. Physical resistance plus 40. And Hudson Space Station is physical resistance plus 6. Well, what I find interesting about the carbon weave armor, it had a 50% thirst reduction. And the carbon weave backpack has another 50% thirst reduction. So basically, you don't need to drink if you have the carbon weave armor and the carbon weave backpack. Which is going to be extremely useful when you go to the null sector. Because there is like plus 500% water consumption. Go with armor weave, armor and backpack, and it should definitely reduce your need for drinks a lot. Keep in mind though, the obsidian armor, especially the tier 4 one, has a better heat resistance, I believe, than the carbon weave armor. But you'll have to check that out for yourself. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I'm like, why am I so slow? Well, that is because I don't have no pheromone modules on. let's quickly rectify that. Let's see. We're speedrunning to tier 4 first. Speedrunning to tier 4 first back on Icarus. Went to the lava region to get titanium. Very first cave I had, it was very much protected by little friend. Well, I don't know if you have been in the null sector yet, but Big Blue, man, that guy's. We had caves, little friend. I assume you're talking about cave worms, Hello Palace. I don't know. Cave worms are doable with the bow and stone arrows, though. So. Good thing I had like a lot of HP. I know, right, Lava? Man, this guy hits hard. Again, as you can see by the state of my armor. Whew. Quarite grenade, any goods against the boss? Or have you not tried it? Quarite grenade, isn't that the one where which causes the ants, or at least which causes like animals to fight other animals? So if you're getting chased by the Vespers, throw them at the Vespers. Is actually an interesting thought. However, if you need quarite parts for those to making those grenades, you can't do it right here on Prometheus. I know you are empty on the inventory anyway, so. Quarite grenades. Let's see what you need for them. There you go, quarite core. So you can only craft them on quarite Olympus. So that won't be helpful. She's indeed what it is when the guy was stuck. Part of the games who want to use it. Myself haven't tried it, no. But yeah, at least I can now make the better module, which should give me more exposure resistance as well. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Module in an alteration bench. It does not give me any more cold resistance though, so still I'm gonna need at least one hot drink in my hotbar, but okay. But run boss off 2, we have seen that. Run up, stop. Like 1000 HP one. I reckon yours 1000 HP in 1 second was when I got hit very hard. I know. Wonder if the drill charge would help with the Ruimtusk's armor portion. It should, however. Again, well, actually. Drill arrows. Yeah, you can craft normal. That's a good idea actually, Lava. So I'll make some drill arrows and try it out for the next run. You regained armor. Yes, does you have weak points? Not really. All on edge. Headache. Get up there. Looked like you did more damage when shooting top head of the eyes. I know. So Hello Palace, that's indeed where I'm gonna aim next time again. Run for it or fly. Well, hey, at least he's very friendly when he like kicks you away, so he can't like straight away stomp you again. Watching seems more dangerous and hard than the quarite. They're about on par, I would say. Pretty sweaty, indeed, man. It was. Let's put it this way: this fight did get my heart pumping. Yeah. Imagine if it was part of the head of an adult Ruimtusk and the one you just fought as a baby. Okay, don't give me nightmares, Lava. 120 minutes or so on a quarite. Maybe Fizzleberg, then no. Unite 1. 1 hour seems more legit. Yeah, as far as I know, it's 1 hour. Big Blue might be the adult one. True. It is Prometheus as well, yeah. Look and run back and forth between the kitchen while doing some dinner. Yeah, sure. Dinner is important, so. Sparks is busy working on getting a base set up on Olympus. Bigger base than my starter one at least. It requires so much stone. Wait till you get to concrete, my man. Then you'll be grinding for resources. Or if you want to make stone brick, that's going to use a lot of stone as well. Big Blue is the guy in the North Sector's Arctic area, indeed, yeah. Acquired grenades are the explosive grenades. Am I thinking about the Gargantuan grenade then? Yeah, it's got a Gargantuan one. Explosion to many sharp objects that damage and slow. Still good for crowd control though. But be careful that you don't hit yourself. Gargantuan is frenzied, yeah. Shaman leaves caltrops where it landed. Oh, cool. The little friends Herpes was talking about. Seems it was a lava hunter. Oh, the lava broodling, the little white ones. Man, they're easy. Although they do set you on fire though, so. How do you get so much purple and red exotics? By playing the game. A lot. I do have over 3k hours in the game, so yeah. Need to repair my armor though. So, well, so that's why that's where you get a lot of currency from. Now, at some point, I had a glitched red exotics tree in Prometheus, where it spawned. If the tree was completely empty, it spawned a second one at the 3-hour mark, on the very same location. So then I emptied out the first tree, and then I had a very hard time putting the extractor on the second tree. So it's very, very hard to actually completely empty it out. In doing so, like I literally spent hours and hours just running like around that drill, constantly emptying it out, trying to get, because you can empty out like a 3.5 within 3 hours. So I was constantly running back and forth, trying to. There's this one. I thought it was a beam. Trying to empty out the tree to get it unbugged, but that's how I ended up with a lot of red exotics as well. As for the ren as well, like purple exotics, obviously you do open world and then you do purple exotic runs. Of course, why not? At my Prometheus multiplayer base, I had a whole wall full made of vaults, and it was with the other one, the locked storages, the nice Art Deco ones. And I was just filling them up just for fun. Another way to get a lot of exotics. Just every 3 hours do a run and empty out all exotic trees and veins and everything. The same on Olympus and Styx. Just go out every 3 hours and do all 3 the veins. So. You're gonna try this again in today's stream? I might do it now in this stream. I still have like an hour plus, so I could do it again now, or otherwise tonight, I think, at yours. So I'm getting stone bricks. That's a thing, Spark. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stone, my man. A lot of stone. Was not anything little. Okay. Hello Palace, let me see. If we go to Bestiary, Prometheus, you said it was guarding a cave. Then the only thing could be is like the teenage cave worm, a slightly bigger variant than the cave. If it was not the cave specific, then I would say it is the lava broodling. This guy, the white one. Or maybe you ran into an arid striker. Oh, just in front of the cave, okay. Then the most dangerous one would be the arid striker, I'd say. giant version of the lava broodling. Ah, then you encounter the lava hunter. That's a nice one. Lava hunter. This guy. I've only killed him once, I think. But yeah, it's indeed a very nice one. A very big variant of the lava broodling. Cold steel ammo for this guy, by the way. Cold steel ammo. Let's see. Aluminum and stone are the same storm resistance at tier 5. Concrete storm resistance is tier 7. Actually, it's tier 8. They need to add more items to resist tier 8 plus storms, and they need to add storms up to tier 10, I'd say. Concrete resists all storms, period. Every tier. So no matter which storm you get, lava, no matter how severe, concrete will survive, will not take any damage. And trust me, I have had a lot of orange and red storms, because I'm always playing on hard mode. But yeah, nothing damages. There is no storm that damages a concrete base. Let's quickly put this stuff away, and then we can have a look at what we can actually do with it. Let's see, I had a funny bug happen after a storm. A rock was somehow superheated and was causing fire damage to entities around it. Even killed a rabbit at some point. Most likely what happened, Spark, and I had happened this to me as well. There is this simple quest Lost, where you have to like locate an abandoned base and repair it, etc. It's a thatch base. Now sometimes a part of the base is like inside a rock. You take away the entire base, but you leave this part in the rock, you leave it alone. And then it gets somehow, even though it's completely in stone, it's getting hit by lightning, and it gets set on fire. And then, yeah, then it will set things around it on fire. So I think that's what happened to you. Is it a bug? Well, it's questionable if a thatch building piece, which is like fully inside a rock, can be hit by lightning. Also, if it's inside the rock, how does it get oxygen to burn? But I think that's what happened for you. The exotic meteor in 3 hours in real time or in-game time? It's in-game time, lava. And if you go here, you can see how many hours have you spent in here. So for me, it's like 48, 67 hours. So in about 2 hours, if I would have mined out an exotic vein, that is, it's a 3 hour mark again. It's this time here, and this is the in-game time. Now, obviously, meteor only, obviously, a meteor event, the meteor itself, only occurs if there's at least one exotic vein completely mined out. But the exotic nodes in the caves, as well as the exotic plants, this happens on the same 3 hour schedule as the meteor event, and that's independent whether or not you have fully mined out exotic veins. So even if you don't mine out exotic veins completely, still at the 3 hour mark for this timer, there is the chance for the exotic nodes and the exotic plants to respawn. Let's see. We talked about the lava hunter. For the unprepared, I can understand that. Wanting titanium, though, you say you ran into the guy wanting titanium. And it does make me wonder where you built your base. Probably in the swamp here, being the closest. Now, there is a cave, I believe, here in Lima 3 abouts, which also connects to here, and is a very, very big cave. Winding tunnels and everything. And there is the tunnel between the grasslands and the volcanic here as well. But yeah, ending up here just because you want some titanium, how you get all the way there. Especially from the grasslands without running into any titanium, but okay. Even game, not 3 hours only. Yeah, talk about that. I've been dragging along 2 buffaloes with cart for farming rocks and silica. Cement grind is real. I know, Hello Palace, it is real. Go find yourself a couple of deep drills, deep veins, one for stone and one for silica. You can do it with a single buffalo and cart with pouches. Pouches, again, very useful here. If the buffalo gets over encumbered, just keep the pouch in your own inventory and ride your buffalo. He doesn't care about your weight, only the weight which is in his saddle / cart. 3 hours while the game is running? Yes. I'm guessing you have to be in the open world itself. Yes, for this you have to be in this specific prospect for this timer to even continue counting. Command exotics and then jump over to another world. Yeah, but if you jump over to another world, this timer stops counting. How many exotics from exotics deposit did you need extractor for you get on average? On an open world, I'd say around 200. Kind of been sick lately, so sorry if I don't engage as much. It's okay, Spark. It's okay. We understand. Just headed for like the middle cave, wanting to hit more caves on the way back, literally only mining titanium. Okay. But the middle cave, there must be the cave here going to the other volcanic biome. So if you encountered this guy coming from here, yeah, maybe if you don't have the map unlocked. But you could also load your buffalo with pouches to the point where they are over-encumbered. If they set to follow you get too far, they should teleport. They should, but it doesn't always work. Also, if you have your buffaloes follow you, they're by definition slow. If you have a buffalo with cart, you know you can just ride the buffalo with cart, right? Here, I have a buffalo with a cart. I can just ride a guy. Way faster than him walking around. Plus, I know he doesn't get stuck and such. Okay, let's see. Let's shear the sheep again. Ah. We're having some more eggs. Okay, let's make it daylight again, and then we can have a look what we can actually do with the rime tusk pieces we just got. Hold on, swap those around. There we go. No, but if he's over encumbered, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, but like I said, just put it all in your own inventory until he's no longer over encumbered. Again, he doesn't care about your weight. None of the animals do. You can weigh like 100,000 kilos, and trust me, I've been there weight-wise. 100,000 kilos, and then you get on your moa, which normally only can carry 100 kilos, and he's like, okay, sure, why not? Let's go. Ride one buffalo and have the other one follow. Yeah, there's also a possible option. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can only on your sorry about that. So on your character, you can only get to so many slots. I believe the max is like 78. If you put 4 patcher modules in and 3 patcher attachments, and then you use the Lark Martinez backpack, I believe you can go up to 78 inventory slots. So there's only so many pouches you can carry yourself. And then a second card might be needed for more ores. But then again, if you use pouches in your buffalo cart, where you can put all the ores in, I mean, 3, 4, 5, I have like, what, 30 pouches in here? Times 6 is 180 slots, 180 stacks of ore. I'd need to do a very big mining run to get that many stacks of ore. But yeah, let's see. Moa and the wolf. Oh, you're getting stuck on the bridge. Meh. Let's see, what did we unlock? Anything here? At least the... oh, Ruimtesk armor. That's the other mission path. Well, I'm definitely gonna make one of those just to test out. Any unlocks here? Not here. Any unlocks here? Oh, hadn't done this one yet. Did now. Trophy bench. Oh yeah, I can make epoxy with hammer and slime from another character, other mission. Here we are, Ruimtesk trophies. Head trophy, display trophy, chandelier. So I need to kill the guy at least 3 times to make all 3 the Ruimtesk trophies. Gotcha. Well, I can make the display trophy. That should not need the other Ruimtesk stuff, only the head. Pouch is kind of busted. When I moved base, just filled the dropship with pouches and all the benches and heavy things moved to the dropship. Easy moving. Depends on how big your base is, and you have to like use the recall beacon, grenade beacon thingies all the time. So either you have to craft on planet side or you have to buy them on the workshop. So sure you can use that, but I had my base initially set up in the crater here. I managed to get everything in my buffalo and inventory in one hole going over here. I believe I only needed to make 1 trip because I put everything in pouches. So easy moving, yeah, but then again, it's only like 15 slots in a dropship anyway. And buffalo and cart is way more slots. And player inventory as well, so. Now that you've done all 3 campaigns, which was finished in your opinion? Don't forget, Josh, you have like multiple mission paths on different campaigns. So have I done all the campaigns? Actually, yes, I have now. I've done all 3 paths in Quaritch. I've done all them in Garganetons and now all in Ruimtesk. So if you say the funniest, then I reckon you're talking about like agent comments and bases you encounter and such. I don't know, they're all fine, all nice. Now if you talk about world effects, I don't know. I mean, they're all fine, all nice to do. Oh, hold on, I unlocked the tactical bow. That's definitely something I want to do. Yeah, and they were all nice to do. My base wasn't too big yet, but at least all the very heavy things could fit in the ship and all the rest on the buffaloes. Left half the base with tier 3 things and packed tier 4. Ah, okay, gotcha. Lorcan is fine, Lava. Hey, thanks for being here and participating. Really enjoy that. I really appreciate it. So yeah, you basically left the tier 3 stuff and only took the tier 4. I wasn't even at tier 3 yet, but I decided to just pack a base and move. But if you leave the tier 3 stuff, it does mean you have like a forward operating base, which you can rather easily like extend to another tier 4 base. Okay, let's have a look what we can do here. Keep in mind, if you put an upgrade on your legendary weapon, it's permanent. You cannot take it off again. So be careful what you're gonna put up there. Options. Deal more damage while stealth. Some more stealth damage and more movement speed while aiming down sights. I don't need a movement speed while aiming down sights. However, the stealth damage might be handy. Fired arrows move faster towards their target, which is handy if your target moves laterally. Other than that, yeah, maybe less arrow drop, but then you have to like get used to the new arrow drop again. Haven't looked in the biolab at all yet, fully clueless. I'll look into it a little bit more. So basically, if we go back to here, return to the store. Biolab. These 3 weapons, legendary weapons, are unlocked from the Great Hunt campaigns from the DLC. Right? These other ones, you don't need to unlock. All you need is a legendary license. Multiple ways to get them licenses, like do one of the Great Hunt bosses, and you get licenses. You can buy them for 15,000 Ren. You can buy a license. That's all you need to actually buy the weapon, the license. Frontier Revolver is a fun one. I've used it on, I am using it, I should say, on multiple prospects. Well, you saw me use the kinetic rifle, which is a very nice one as well. Okay, I got a bestiary progress for chicken. Maybe the chicken laid an egg. Anyway, back to here. Biolab. Where were we? Okay. Kinetic rifle, you saw me use it. It's actually surprisingly good. Javelin launcher I have not used myself. One of the people I play co-op with, Karel, he got himself one. It looks... I was expecting these arms to be bigger though, based on initial pictures in patch notes. But, and yeah, it's shooting javelins, so the throwing spears. So it's not shooting arrows or bolts, but the javelins. Should be doing decent amount of damage, but I'm not really a spear guy. Heavy flamethrower is heavy, by the way. As you can see on the top, this one weighs 2.5 kilos, 5, 15, 25 kilos for this guy. User biofuel it's basically a flamethrower, big flamethrower. Is it better than the normal in-game flamethrower? Don't know. Personally, I'm not even using this. I got it on one prospect, but I'm not even using it. I mean, the weight alone is stopping me from using it. I don't want to be over-encumbered. Biotech Mole is actually a fun one. Basically, a club for doing blunt damage. It's fun to use, especially useful if you're fighting multiple enemies, because you can do knockback attacks with it. So if you're fighting, for example, the Black Wolf, you have all the pack wolves coming at you and swarming you. You can use the Biotech Mole to like keep them at bay. Anti-material rifle, the 50 cal. Well, you saw me use that one. And when you get a crit shot in, 3.6k damage, not bad on the damage front. Decent scope, I like it for long range shots. The disadvantages for this one though, the 12.7mm rounds, you can only buy them in the workshop. You cannot craft them planet side. Mining armature, the Iron Fist, unlocked by the Quaritch final mission. You can use it for basically it's a variant of the pickaxe, but a legendary one. Powered by biofuel, you can stomp pretty hard with it. It's funny to use. Now, one of the upgrades for this one is a 50% chance to auto smelt the ore you mine, which can be very useful, because you don't have to like smelt it yourself. Now, I have not checked the yield though. Like, if you, for example, titanium is if you smelt it in a furnace is a 5 to 1. I have not checked the yield if I mine a titanium voxel, whether or not it's using like 5 ore for 1 ingot. So, I don't know. And we now just unlocked the tactical bow. Also, you buy the weapon. And then you can upgrade it. Like I said, it's upgrades are permanent. You cannot take them off again. Not like attachments on planet side crafted weapons, where you can like get the attachment off. No, this is permanent fixture. So yeah. Let's see, the arrow speed I don't care about. Projectile damage might be handy. Or rate of fire and reload speed. Meh, that's fine as well. So either I go for the 10% projectile damage or for the 50% stealth damage. Since I tend to one hit kill a lot already. I don't know actually which to want to go for these ones. I'm just a bit, well, concerned is the wrong word, but 75% arrow speed. If that means it has less drop off and more range, it does mean I'll have to get used to like, hey, how high do I have to aim? But on the other hand, you know what? Let's do it. Especially for long range shots. Yeah, let's do it. Long range shots at a moving target should be easier with this one. We have here hardened point rest, more hardened point pen, and 50% over pen damage. Which other legendary weapon have I tried this one on? I'm not really impressed with those stats. Anchored rest, 15% chance to immobilize on hit with attacks. Works not on world bosses, by the way, keep that in mind. Or aligned rest, more accurate and chance to reuse ammo. Less percent break chance, that is actually interesting. And more accuracy with ranged weapons. Well, is more accuracy with ranged weapons, huh? Actually, this might be a handy one then. 15% chance to mobilize is not bad either though, but I'm going for the aligned rest. What do you have here? Masterwork grip, more damage, less wear rate. That's a nice one. And more accuracy again. Wow. This alternate fire blocks attack, so you can use it to block. I already have. Well, it's 85 degrees blocking angle, right? On 360 that leaves 280, 275 degrees. The composite shield actually has a very big blocking angle as well. How much? 200 plus 85 is 285 degrees. So you will be, if you like block with a bow, you have this shield on your back. It's like almost a guaranteed block. I'm not going for that one though. I already have my shield. What's this one? Less stamina consumed by bow actions and more projectile damage, but it is slower firing. I don't like the slower firing. Stamina consumed by bow actions, meh. I have enough stamina regen, so if I shoot an arrow, I like instantly regenerated stamina anyway. Only when you like aim and keep it aimed, that's when it uses stamina a bit, but... so this one, nah. I don't like the reduced rate of fire. I don't care about the blocking. So we're gonna go for this one. Now the 25% less wear rate of bows and crossbows, even if it's for this bow alone, is gonna be very nice. And additional bonus, more projectile damage. What do we have here? Provides more physical resistance. Meh. Improved target acquisition. More aim speed and less stamina consumed. Meh, don't care about the stamina consumed aim speed. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a difference either. Allows for faster movement speed though. That is a nice one. Run faster with the bow out. Okay. Let's grab this one. And let's actually call it down as well. I have some red exotics and purple exotics I can throw in a pot to send back up. Didn't I? Yeah, oh, and some biomass. I'm running a bit low on biomass, so I should go and run some world bosses. Black Wolf is a very good one to run, a very easy one. For, I think, personally, I think it gives you the best value for your money when it comes to biomass. Okay, let's compare movement speed 454 with this bow equipped and with this one 436. Okay, so I am slightly faster. What else do we have? Air speed, more damage, more accurate, less wear rate. Okay. Well, let's see what this one is gonna do for us. This bow. I'll throw that bow in there for now then. Black Wolf's easy, just thinking of that. Both slugs and little friends is harder for easy biomass. Yeah, the thing is, Prometheus. What does Prometheus have? World bosses? Rime Tusk, Hammerhead, Lava Hunter. There is no desert, so no sandworms, no scorpions, there's no black wolves. So on Prometheus, farming biomass isn't that easy. For that you need to go to one of the other maps. Think of getting an Icarus if you don't want to join. Nice. Okay, so we have, well, say half an hour before we can do the Rime Tusk again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the Rime Tusk module. Frost attachment. Yeah, I don't need the frost attachment. And the guy is most likely resistant against frost anyway. The module though, 10 armor fragments and 4 frozen wood. Wool. It's gonna use most of my armor fragments though. Do I want that? Is health regen in the Arctic and more exposure resistance, but I didn't really get exposure resistance, you know. Stam regen, I didn't really run out of stamina either. I mean, the health regen might be worth it. I noticed a Swedish flag. Are you from Sweden? It's not the only flag I have. There's my own flag. I'm Dutch. But I was playing around with flags when Jaws was on, so I decided to put the Swedish flag on just for him. He's an honored guest, indeed. So I'm not sure about the Rime Tusk fragment though. I was so confused, was like, no way Swede would sound like that. So from my accent, can you... Okay, I just said where I'm from, but could you make it out from my accent? Hello, Palace. Could you from my accent make out where I'm from, actually? I kind of wonder now. Why isn't this swapping to wall flag? There you go. You just normally notice a Swedish accent very easily. Always start to get offended. Normally Norwegian fine. Danish is hard to understand. I could really make out my accent. Yeah, okay. Skinny brother. There you go. I still had that line around. Somehow I had in my head that George was from Norway, so I made a Norwegian flag, and he was like, "Hey, that ain't my flag." I'm like, oops, sorry. So, okay, there you go. Danish is not a real language. I wouldn't know. I'm not from Denmark, so. What else can we... Oh yeah, ruimtesk trophy, right? The display trophy. 4 iron ingots, 2 titanium plates. To place an 8 rebar. Then it's a bit of a mix of Swedish and Norwegian, I would say, less understandable. Yeah, they understand Swedes better than we understand them. It's like, well, how shall we put it? Like I do understand more languages than people understand my language. So, yeah. Norwegians do normally have an easier time understanding Danish than Swedes. Okay. It's slightly closer in language. I mean, hey, ooh, okay, you're big. You're wall-mount? No, you're not wall-mount. You just have a very large hitbox. Oh, this is not a guy who's easily been put in a corner, you know? Rotation lock. Not here then, huh? Oh, we're gonna be colliding with the chandelier or something. Huh. What are you complaining about? Hold on, now I want this guy to be placed. Ah, dang. There you go. Whoa, it is big. Whew. Great minds think like... Times on Prometheus was fun watching the rhyme tasks, but better continue with Olympus and not change back and forth. Looks and promise. I know, right? Yeah, that's what she said. I know, yeah. So if you're running on Olympus, I'd say go farm yourself a whole ton of biomass. You're gonna want it if you wanna try out different upgrade components on your legendary weapons. Talking about that, I need to, let's see, Obsidian 9 and 7.62. What are you missing? 15 5.56. I'll throw this back in there. With the open world and almost stuff will remain there, even if we leave to do other things. Yes, Hello Palace, indeed. Open world is persistent. So you can take off, go do something else, come back, everything will still be there. Keep in mind though, if you take off, all planet-side crafted stuff will be left behind. So any planet-side crafted stuff that you still have in your inventory basically will disappear. So make sure you don't have any of that in your inventory. Any workshop gear that's on your inventory will be taken back up and can be used on another prospect. Workshop gear you leave behind here, open world, cannot be used in another prospect. Kind of makes sense. Trophy looks mean, I know, right? So yeah, open world, as Josh already said, operations, you can do only, well, you can complete them only once on an open world. Now you can do them multiple times. Just abandon them before you complete them. But you can only complete them once in every open world. So if you want to do them again, either start a new open world or do them as missions. Oh, Celebrity Chef. There's an annoying one. Did you have the same issue as I had, Hello Palace, where the audio was like repeated? When I did Celebrity Chef a couple of weeks ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, it repeated the instructions for some reason. Or the instructions, the audio lines from Sol. So from most ungraded materials, get a base up. Haven't found all the added items. Oh yeah. Yeah, Prometheus with his new biomes. Grasslands, volcanic biomes, swamp. New biomes, new animals, new materials. I like Prometheus. Slightly more challenging than the other maps as well. Slightly only slightly though. Might actually go with Prometheus after all. More challenging with the biomes and missions, I believe. And you haven't done the null sector. Oh yeah, man. You want a challenge, you go to the null sector. I mean, a bit more of a challenge, let's put it that way. It's doable still though. I should have responded earlier, but where do you have your base struck with titanium? Yeah, he didn't really specify, I believe, no. Don't fully remember the audio. Do remember something got repeated though? Yeah, I had the same. Both at the start of the mission and at the end of the mission, Sol repeated his audio lines. So I'm not the only one having that issue then. Okay. Let me see if I do a quick run around in the area, if I can find any green tea. Close that door, thank you. Otherwise the chicken is gonna run down again. Talking about the chicken, where'd you go? Huh. Don't tell me he ran out again. Stupid chicken. Always running off. Sometimes she's walking around down here, like now. So don't like that. Do I have a leash on me? I do not. I should chuck it in one of my pouches. Actually, let me make one here quickly. Don't need this one. Main base J8. Oh, there. Okay. So you traveled through the entire swamp to get to the volcanic. Gotcha. Just read somewhere that one should go to lava region for titanium. That is true. Titanium is a volcanic area. Platinum is the swamp area. Daisy, yeah, Daisy's base was just south of the lake there, indeed. You know, you can send Daisy up by pod, yeah? That's what I did. I escorted Daisy back here, and then the mission was over, and then I grabbed optical exchange interface and just sent Daisy back up to space. So I didn't have to escort her all the way back here. Thought to hold the thing down. Thought it was further north. No, that's where Daisy's base is just to the south of the lake, somewhere in this area. You can leave it alone. You can use it yourself, etc. Whatever you want, or take it apart. Okay, let me see if we can find some green tea. However, we did see some unexpected plants in the swamp. So maybe green tea, whilst on Styx and Olympus being in the forest area, it might be a swamp or even an Arctic plant now. I mean, you can always call down a seed pack. Like cocoa is in the volcanic area. Soybeans is in the volcanic area. Bee tree. Safest way to take out a bee tree is shoot it from a distance so the bees don't swarm. They can just go there and grab the stuff. I left the tiny one by one with the storage chest. Can grab it easy then, yeah. Daisy can tag along. Like I say, if you do the Daisy mission, you have to escort her from up here all the way to down there, and you will be constantly attacked by drugs. And Daisy is a tad slow, and she can't defend herself either, so not the easiest thing to do, escorting her. And they're so annoying, so slow, I know, right? So yeah, that's why I decided when I finished that mission, and we were at her base here, I just plonked down an orbital exchange interface, sent Daisy back up to space, because at that point I had actually claimed her. Mission was completed, so I could claim her. And then I called her down back at my base. Easy enough. Okay, let's have a quick look in the swamp area. See if there's tea over there. So confused to what kind of saddles you needed, and I realized she was useless. Well, there. Am I going the right way? I am. Follow the river. So Daisy. Let's put it this way. There has been mentions of bluebacks and redbacks, for that matter, to become tameable and rideable. Now Daisy is already all set up to be to put a saddle on and to ride her, but they have not implemented the whole blueback redback as a mount yet. Still kind of hoping for it. So yes, she is useless at this point, although she does show the world like, hey, this guy has completed the Daisy mission and was actually able to bring her home alive. So basically like sort of status symbol, you know. The same, by the way, for the Dribbo. In Dribbo sticks. Yes, in sticks. But maybe in the future she will become useful. Is a maybe though. I've kept her safe but starving at the old base. Yes, well, at least animals don't die from lack of food and water again anymore nowadays. When mounts were introduced, if you didn't feed and water them, they would start to take damage and eventually die. But that's not the case anymore, luckily. They changed that actually quite a long time ago already. So yeah, you don't have to feed and water her. She's gonna complain and she's gonna have a severe speed debuff. So she's even slower. But she won't die. Yeah, I like not having to keep the feeders full. Too much to keep up with. Get yourself the tier 4 food trough. You can turn almost anything into Omnifood. Omnifood spoils very slowly. So yeah, basically put down the tier 4 food trough. Put a bunch of veggies or spoiled plants or meat or spoiled meat or whatever. Put it in. And you should be good. And some geezer here. Or I thought I saw the smoke. The electric one, indeed, yeah. Electric food trough. This kind of asks for a base, this location here. Nice open, so you can put wooden fortifications down here. Build a base, build up against the mountain. Maybe someday. Here's the yeast. Yeast is a swamp plant. And there's an exotics node there as well. Really? Where did that arrow go then? Huh. Not sure where that arrow went. Where you at? There? Don't spit. Where's the bees? There's the bees. Yeah, get to the worm before they start spitting, and you should be fine. Grabbing that one. You can carry this. Just went for the ones I thought looked best. Set a workshop for now. Next is a house built and a farm. Then I can play the game. Yeah. I mean, you can easily spend hundreds of hours in the game. And I know that for a fact. Because I have over 3.3k hours in the game already. And I still enjoy playing it. Especially when they bring out new content like Great Hunts. Gonna head in some Icarus with my friend, starting up sticks. I'll be lurking here. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hopping in. You know, it's always fun. And enjoy your own gameplay as well. Sticks, huh? So, Garganiton campaign? So, see, I'm going to be watching you. See when you go for the Rhyme Tusk. Yep. Okay, Garganiton, fresh save. Okay. Cool. The Garganiton lair is going to be nice and centrally located. So if you build the base at the lake where the river turns north again, where it just went east and then when it turns back north again, you're centrally located and it's close to where the Garganiton base end spawn is going to be. Plus you have decent access to all other biomes. Hopefully during the week, streaming some of myself, get into it, yeah. I'll be waiting for that, Josh. If it's outside of my streaming hours, I'll definitely be watching. But then again, I do stream most of the time when I'm home. So if for today, but then I have a cold, so in the best condition, yeah. Like if you're coughing every other word, yes, it need not the best time to actually do a stream. True. Reed flower. Don't need reed flower, I want tea. Yeah, dropping stuff in those. Well, you can disable your camera. So at least you don't have to worry about that too much. More potatoes. Oh, here's the base where I got the Rhyme Tusk trap from. As you can see, I kept the base. I ransacked it today. Took everything for safekeeping. Maybe I should just go the easy way and just get a green tea packet from the workshop. I can go out here as well. There you go. Oh, lovely. Orange storm. Flash storm even. And it's a red part as well. So we're going to be taking some damage here. That's fine. We'll survive. Camera ain't the problem. The voice having the okay, yeah, the voice. Put the noisy sound voice filter on. Swap around some talent points today to get the plants don't wither. Yeah, it is a very, very useful talent. I go for it on all my solo characters. So I can like pre-grow plants and harvest them when I need. So I can just have all the plants set up permanently whenever I need them. Exactly. Exactly. That's the reason why I go for it as well. Like, just plant them and you can harvest them when you need it. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I have to run back to base because my plants are gonna wither. You're like, no, don't care, they're not gonna wither anyway. Now, this talent used to be, or this function, I should say, used to be on the crop plot itself. So what you could do is, lightning hit the ground. So what you could do is like get someone in your open world who had a talent to craft a whole bunch of crop plots. Or you had one character which had a talent. You came in with it and had it make a bunch of crop plots and then take off again. And then you didn't need to have the talent on your main character, the character you were playing this prospect with. You didn't have to have it there. But then they changed it, so now it is on the prospector and no longer on the crop plot. Kind of makes sense, but it was a fun option to have, though. And it would save you some talent points. Ready to harvest again. What's the growth? 30% still, good. So this was the second harvest. I got 12 from the first harvest. So not that much less yield. I think I have 1 or 2 talent points on it already. On the storage. And 1 more point in storage too. 1 bigger freezers. Yeah, definitely. Bigger freezers is less power consumption overall, of course. Less freezers. I think I have 1 or 2 talent points in it already. There are 2 talent points, both with 2 points. Extra space 1 and 2. So in total you can get like 10 extra slots. So that will bring your total on a 34 instead of 24. So it's a decent increase actually. It's like, well, 40% increase. Yeah, I have both talents as well. See, plus 10 generic inventory slots. And I like that a lot actually. I forgot to prioritize the other 2 deep freezers. Okay. Anyway, how are we looking on ammo? I think we're looking good on ammo. Yeah. Honeycombs to go there. Some of them actually going. Yeah, let's quickly grab a green tea package. Farming. There you are. Where's the green tea? This one. Let's just do it the easy way. I mean, I do have the currency, so why shouldn't I, right? For the challenge, I know. Do the banana actually do anything for like recipes or anything? You can eat the bananas. Are there any recipes? Not yet. There might be in the future, but for now it's just you can eat the banana straight away. But there's no extra recipes for it yet. I remember hating stockpile tasks for food when having to plan and time everything for it all not to spoil. Yeah, but this was then before they added default refrigeration to the pods. I know those times. I've done the stockpile missions as well. Like back in the days, the pods where you put the stuff in were not refrigerated. So anything you dropped in there would still spoil. Later on they changed it so those pods are refrigerated. So stuff you drop in there, they don't spoil. So you can go in with a bunch of carrots and drop it in, and then go out and farm a bunch of pumpkins and drop them in, for example, if you need those items. They don't spoil. So at least there's a big change already. So it's making the stockpile missions a bit easier. Bananas, yes, banana is in the Garganton campaign path. You can unlock bananas. Bananas basically pointless right now since there are no recipes. Give me banana sundae ice cream as a food item, I know, right? But yeah, bananas right now, they don't have no recipes. So the only thing you can do with them is just eat them. But hey, you have banana plants in your greenhouse, so that's nice. Yeah, that's why I remember having to do it all at the same time as fast as possible and then speeding to deliver. I know, right? But no longer. The pots are refrigerated nowadays. Banana bread incoming would be nice. So pastry and bananas. What is that for eating a banana? I don't know. I have some bananas on one of my open worlds, but not that big. Stats they don't do that much. Banana nut breed. Well, we don't have nuts. I mean, sure, we have prospectors that are nuts, but we don't have nuts as a consumable as such. I mean, coconuts. Yeah, we have coconuts. So, me. Banana peels for the composter. No, not really the peels. You can throw the entire banana in though. Not sure it will work. No, it won't. I mean, you can spoil them for spoiled plants, but yeah. I mean, banana farming package isn't that expensive either. And I believe it was the Garganton campaign. Yeah, here, banana farming packet. So, if you take this route, you get the Frenzy Tonic. Which is actually a very nice one if you decide to go melee. And it also unlocks the Garganton Grenade. And it unlocks the banana farming packet. But yeah, again, currently not that useful. And then again, don't forget, this is in the Garganton campaign, which is a paid DLC. Now, if you would have very good banana recipes, then people would start complaining like, yes, she's paid to win, etc., etc. I don't want to have to pay for this recipe. That's what people are going to complain about. I'm telling you. So, what time is it for us guys right now? About 6 p.m. Yeah, almost 6 p.m. Same as for you, you know. Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, we're all the same time zone, so yeah. Thanks for help us. Anyway, there we go. So, what do you think? Another quick rhyme tusk? Or leave it to tonight's stream, you know? I'm gonna be... Cliffhanger! I'm gonna leave it to tonight's stream. Time flies fast indeed, Josh. Time flies when having fun. I mean, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours already. And it's almost 6 already. That's because I started late, I know, but still. So I'll be... I'm gonna leave the next Rhyme Tusk fight for tonight's stream in about 2 hours. Hey, if you're if you follow my channel, Yes Lava, you will indeed get the notification when I start streaming again. So hey, there you go. So yeah, tonight's stream, we'll be doing a Rhyme Tusk attack again. So Josh, tell your friend like, hey, you want to see a Rhyme Tusk fight? This is where you have to go. Shamelessly promoting my own channel, I know, right? What do you think you're doing? I think he was a bit shocked. He's a bit unexpected for him. He didn't see that coming. So, but don't worry, even though I'm gonna stop streaming for now, I won't leave you folks without Icarus. I wouldn't dare doing that. Instead, I'll be doing a quick raid. And this goes there, and we make some more animal fats. How dare I promote my own channel? It's unheard of, I know, right? I know. But yeah, let's see who we can raid, who's playing. Well, Jaws, why aren't you streaming, my man? I could have raided you by now. Let's see who else. Oh, Todagging is actually streaming. Let's hop over and say hi. So yeah, I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Thanks for being here, really appreciate it. Now, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did enjoy watching me play and want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button if you haven't done so yet. Or if you watch this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time and I hope I will see you folks around.